Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly indices forecast. So let's see what we have right now. We had some moves last week. We see that DAX reached our goal, didn't stop on the levels which we discussed here, but went immediately to the next level. And last week, basically, we had retracements, yes, from the higher time frame. This whole move here, which you see, is the retracement from the 4-hour chart. So let's see what we have now. Let me just delete the lines and let's go and check, make top-down approach. So weekly still pushing down, still pointing down. Strong move we have reached. The lowest point is here, and this is also our support area. Yeah, so we don't have to check history, but it's enough to get this. Of course, the next weekly resistance is up here, and in between we have something around this area right now. Yes, here. Okay, so and currently we are a little bit on the resistance, but I'm not interested because we are right now here, so I'm more interested in possible this area here. Okay, so we go to daily chart and we see that price, is retesting this area. It's still pointing down on the daily chart. We are still in a downtrend. This is our daily trend line, resistance 36 EMA. So what can happen? Of course, we can still expect continuation, okay, to maybe retest this low here. Or what can happen, maybe price will create this bigger retracement and we will have finally this retracement to the 36 EMA or to this area of the trend line together with the resistance, okay? So this is what we can expect. However, right now price is still pointing to sell. So basically we would like to look for sell scenario. So like I said, this whole up move, you see it was just the retracement and price retraced perfectly to our trend line. Okay, we had false breakout here, but you see price reacted and went down. So next time we can just adjust the line. And what happened here, price retested again this, and now it's trying to push down. So I would just leave this resistance here because we know that this is quite important. And what else we can do? We can just draw the line here. So we will have this line together with the small support area here, which is more visible on the lower time frames. Okay, so if we go to 1-hour chart, we have this support zone here. Yes, we even can draw it from this area. Okay, so what can happen? Price can possibly break this, and then maybe we'll have continuation immediately to maybe this area again to retest this low. Or after breakout of this trend line, price will retest this, and then we'll see reactions, and maybe we'll go up again to the previous top. If this is the case, we can expect maybe this range. Okay, so then if this happens, we can of course try to sell here and then try to buy here. Yes, if this scenario happens, because this might be also a situation that price simply just make for us false breakout, will bounce here, and then we'll just make this deeper retracement back to this area. Okay, so this is also possible. However, right now everything is still pointing to sell. So what we would like to do tomorrow when market opens, yes, wait for breakout. If you see, I don't know, that for example, when you have market open and you will see during the London open that we are here, okay, what can happen? You can simply say, okay, that this trend line was broken. And then at this level, you can decide, okay, if price breaks this, I'm interested to sell. And if price will just react, will bounce, then I will try to buy against main direction, okay? So you can simply draw, for example, this trend line here, okay? And then try to go and buy this after breakout, okay? On the 1-hour chart, we also have a little bit of the support here and lower. Yeah, so this whole area is our next possible support. Another situation might be is that price will make this 1-hour chart 1, 2, 3 here. We have trend line, so it will just bounce from this level and decide to go up. So if this happens, you can still try to buy this. Remember, you trade against main direction because we are still pushing to sell. Okay, but this is also possible scenario. Then your goal is this whole area of the resistance, and then in case of the breakout, you have next level. Yeah, so this is what you can do right now. This is how we can prepare our trading opportunities. NASDAQ. We had retracements. Yes, price retraced to the 36 EMA. Right now, it's also pushing down. So if we just pay attention to what we have right now, we can still leave those lines and we can just go to weekly chart and just pay attention what is on the weekly. Okay, this is the lowest point right now, strong support, and the next one is lower here. Okay, so we have those another level in case of the breakout. Right now, weekly chart is pushing down. There is EMA crossover. Daily chart, sorry, it's also pointing down. Price right now bounce on the resistance, bounce on the 12 EMA, and is pushing down. So what we can expect, maybe we'll have again stop here and then kind of the range here, or we will have still downtrend, and after breakout of this, price will continue to retest this support zone. Okay, so this is what we can possibly have. If price reach this support, then after bounce, where is our goal? Resistance together with this extension of this trend line, which is of course more visible on the 4-hour chart, and then of course after breakout of this level, 36 EMA together with the next resistance on the daily chart is up here. Okay, so this is another possible scenario for the retracement. However, right now we are pushing down. Yes, so we are more interested to sell this. Okay, as long as we are below, we see that price broke this. Area of the support is here. Previous lows, false breakout, so we can leave it here. So right now, we say about the retracement, and any retracement is option to sell. If price reach support zone, okay, then what you can try to do, try to buy, bounce by entries against main direction, or breakouts and continuation. Okay, if you don't want to take buys, if price make this, you wait for the retracement back to the 36 EMA, and then again you try to sell this and target support. In case of the breakout, you have next level of your target. Okay, so this is what we have on NASDAQ. US 30. We see last time we said about the breakouts and move to the resistance, or breakouts here and continuation. Price almost reached our goal here, and then again started to retrace on the higher time frames. So if we pay attention to weekly chart, let me just delete lowest point here. This is our next strong area of the support, so there is a lot of room to go down. Right now weekly is pushing down. Daily chart also is pushing down. We had this double bottom, but you see price is bouncing on the 12 EMA, so there is still a chance that price will go again to retest this or break and continuation. Yes, so let's try to find something in between, because this weekly support is far away. So in between on the daily chart we can find something around this area. Okay, we also have some level here if you pay attention. So price never retested this, but because the last spikes are here, so I would say that to leave this area here and leave this support. Yes, we have to remember that indices like to spike. Okay, so it's not like the forex when we can have a little bit cleaner area on the indices. It's always with the spike, so this is always like a bigger area of the support. So we would like to say, okay, this is like a whole support zone, okay, which still can hold. So you need to remember that, because if you start to draw a lot of lines, then you will have too many lines to take the trade. Okay, so keep in mind about this. That's a little bit different than forex. And what we have here, we have trend line 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. Right now we can also draw this line. So if price will continue, then we can try to sell, target the previous lows. Okay, so 1-hour chart, we go to 1-hour time frame, and then we see, okay, we have this. We have a little bit of the support on the previous lows, but to be honest, it's we see here something here around this. So just pay attention to this, okay? If price stops here, if price stops here, pay attention. But still, price can stop here, decide to retrace, and then we'll have continuation. So you can still sell this, okay? So this is here, and in case if you want to trade against main direction, the best idea is to simply wait at least for this 4-hour chart trendline breakout to start to sell this. Okay, so we can still have situation maybe like this. Okay, and then we'll see this, or we will see that. Okay, if this is like a false breakout, you will see that price is retracing. Then you start to buy and try to target this trend line. In between, you will find resistance on the 4-hour chart, which is quite strong. It's around this level. Okay, so we have all the levels. You know more or less what to do. Okay, in which direction price can go. S&P 500, also here we said about the breakouts, bounces, and you see that price broke this, didn't go to our level, okay, just retraced, spike, double top, and now it's again pushing down. So let's see, weekly chart. Yes, weekly chart is pushing down. We have a lot of room, of course, to go here to sell. Daily chart also, you know, it maybe didn't create like a clean double bottom, but right now spiked on the resistance, didn't retest this trend line, now it's pushing down. So we go to 4-hour chart, and on the 4-hour chart we see that we have breakout of this line. Okay, so right now we can just try to sell this. In between we have those lows, so keep in mind that this is our first goal, and then we have this goal. Okay, so what we do is really obvious right now. We wait for the retracement and we try to sell this. As you see here, price starts to make lower lows. Yes, so it's a little bit different situation. If this is false breakout, price decide to go up. You can try to buy this after breakout of this resistance and target this trend line. If you don't like, you just wait for the retracement to the daily 36 EMA to this daily trend line, and then you try to sell this again if you have retracement. If price breaks this daily trend line, then you can try to buy this and try to target next resistance. Okay, so this is what we have on the US 500. Now let's go to Nikkei. What happened here? So price, not sure where we finished, but I think around this area here, price broke this. Maybe let's just to see what we have right now, okay? Because I forgot to leave the lines, so I don't know where we finished last week. But we have the support still pushing down. Yes, price is still pushing down. So the EMA crossover was here. Momentum is visible. Perfect. We go to daily chart. Momentum is pushing down also on the daily. We have daily trend line. Of course, any retracement for me right now is to option to sell. Retracement to 12 right now. Price is pushing down, so we can sell. If you have bigger retracement back to the 36 EMA, you can also sell it as a swing. Yes. So we go to 4-hour chart. We had this first attempt to sell, okay, after bounce, but we see our 2 to 3 line looks like this, okay. So basically we have to change the angle, and this will be our 2 to 3 line right now, because we also had this spike together with this resistance, give us a little bit of triangle or wedge, okay. So right now the best way is to simply wait for breakouts, okay, breakouts, and then try to sell here. And our goal is, of course, the previous bottoms, or buy here, and then we trade in the retracement to target the 36 EMA with this daily trend line. If, however, you want to trade in the range, you draw this line, and after a breaking of this line, yes, you just say, okay, I want to buy this, and you target resistance here. Okay, so this is what you and then what you can do. If price reach this, you sell. If price reach this, you buy. As long as we are stay between those two levels, then you wait for breakout here or breakout here. Keep in mind about this, and then you have next level of the support, which is lower down here. Okay, so this is what we have. And the last is Aussie. we see, yes, what we said, breakout or possible bounces. And to be honest, Aussie didn't give us nice. We had breakout, so we could definitely look for short entries here, okay? But then after breakout, price didn't continue to the support, but retrace again back to this area. So this immediately give us information that something is not good, because usually after breakout, we had some retest and continuations, okay? Or basically we have just simply breakout, small hesitation and continuation. Right now we had something different, breakout, and then price went up again to this area. So it means that we do not have clean direction right now. So let's try to go to higher time frames to see where we are. And on the weekly chart, we are in the same zone. Yes, weekly, however, is pushing down. Yes, right now this EMA crossover, red candles, but it's really visible that we do not have decision right now in which direction price want to go. Okay, you see down, up. So basically, it's difficult chart to trade. This is the previous low. If we pay attention to this, we can just draw it here. So let me just adjust the lines here. You can even try to mark this just to have it, okay? And we have this previous. So we have to change a little bit our approach right now. We have this line. So if you like to do day trading, this is your line, okay? And simply you wait for breakout and you try to sell this, target this support zone, okay? And then maybe you will have situation like this, okay? The price will be squeezed between those two levels. So if you have short entries here, you wait, this is your goal. If price breaks this, you have new goal, yes, new target here. But if price breaks this, decide to go up here, will stay here and then react. What you can do, you can draw a new line like this maybe, and then try to, after breakout, you try to buy this and you target this trend line together with the resistance, which is here, okay? So this might be our scenario. Of course, after breakout of this trend line, this whole area here, you can easily try to buy this and target this, okay? So guys, thanks for watching this. I hope we will get nice moves. Recently, really, indices are really nice to trade. We have a lot of volatility in both directions. So let's hope that it will stay like this. So we'll have more opportunities. Of course, if you follow our Facebook page, I always update with some trades, different type of trades which I take on the indices, so you can pay attention what exactly I also do. So thanks again. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, and hear you soon. Bye.